a makeover ULTRARM heavy duty monitor arm. And full 180-degree rotation, making it easy to switch between landscape and portrait mode. 3-in-1 microphone boom arm. Assalamualaikum friends and viewers all around the world. Welcome to Into Spices Max YouTube channel. You must have seen us on Into Spices YouTube channel, which is our sister channel where, we feature food and travel vlogs, bringing you all the hidden spots around the GTA or actually around the world, as well as feature amazing travel vlogs. But Into Spices Max is a channel where we talk about things other than food and travel vlogs. And today we are going to be talking about giving our desktop, our workspace, a makeover with the ULTRARM series of heavy-duty monitor arms. Over here on my left, we've got the ULTRARM heavy-duty monitor arm, and on my right, we have the ULTRARM heavy-duty extension arm. Alright, let's open up the ULTRARM heavy-duty monitor arm first. Very nicely organized, as you can see, everything is in proper sections. So you got your instruction manual, got the VESA plate over here. It comes with two configurations, the 75 by 75, and that's the 100 by 100 millimeters. Pretty nice padding so that nothing happens in transportation. It feels pretty heavy. Next we have the table mount. What I'm liking is that everything is, nicely packaged. The table clamp. And my favorite thing, a coaster for my coffee. So the first step is going to be to take the C-clamp mounting plate and adjust it so that the width of our table can be accommodated with these screws. So you can open up these screws. Once you've done that, take this plate, make sure the rubber part is upwards so it doesn't damage your table. Put it on top of the screws, tighten the screws from down, and then once you've done that, take this stand, this rod over here, put it on top of this C-clamp, screw it in place. All the screws are given, nicely labeled. Then you adjust the height of how high do you want your monitor to be. Tighten up the screw. Then you take this piece, which they call they've labeled it as L, put it over here. And then final piece of the jigsaw puzzle, the pneumatic arm, which is going to allow you to move your monitor, rotate it and all that good stuff, right? And for the monitor, you just need to take this VESA plate and as per your monitor specifications, screw it on. The VESA plate monitor, once it's assembled, you can just clamp on over here. And once you've fixed it, make sure you screw it from here. Let's put on the VESA plate on the monitor as well. I've got the Samsung monitor, and for that, the screw that kind of fitted the size was the MA. They've got the different screw sizes, so depending on your monitor, again, choose the screw that fits your monitor size. Okay, just for illustration purposes, this thing is going to go at the back of the table, but just to show you guys, this is how it kind of gets clamped onto the table. And then the screws over here at the bottom, you just screw it up and make sure that you cover the screws with the base plate so that you don't damage the surface of your table. So a lot of flexibility with the ULTRARM heavy duty arm. You can just, position things as per your requirement, adjust the height, etc. You can adjust the height from here. I think so I'll just need to take it a little bit down. It's a bit too high for my liking. So I'll adjust the height right now by this extension over here, take it a little bit lower. But overall, pretty happy. It looks sturdy, it's not going anywhere. Once I'm happy with the tilt angle and everything, it's like staying in place. It's not like falling apart or anything. It's not like going down or anything. It's being supported really nicely. Now it's time to move on to the ULTRARM heavy duty extension arm for the second monitor. Alright, so these are all the parts that we have over here for the extension arm. So this thing will first go into the holder that we clamped onto the table. So this guy first goes in, you tighten it up so that it does not move. Then the L bracket goes in over here, and then the extension arm goes inside the L bracket. And final step, clamp the VESA plate onto your monitor, get your monitor, clamp it onto the bracket of the extension arm. So we just put this over here, the holder, onto the rod that we had clamped onto the table, and then using the T-screw that they had given us, just tighten this thing over here. The ULTRARM is built specifically for ultra-wide monitors, supporting screen sizes from 17 inches all the way up to 59 inches and handling weights of up to 44 pounds or 20 kg. Once everything is in place, you can just slide off this cover and make sure all the wires are kind of, tucked nicely inside. So again, really nice wire management system as well. And then we tighten up the screw over here. In terms of motion, the ULTRARM offers full flexibility, plus 25 to minus 25 degrees of tilt, 180 degrees of swivel, and full 180-degree rotation, making it easy to switch between landscape and portrait mode. The base mount is rock solid with both C-clamp and grommet options included, so you can secure it based on your desk layout. One of the key advantages of this arm is its modular design. You can extend the height with optional modules or even upgrade to a dual or triple monitor setup supporting up to 249-inch ultra-wide monitors stacked vertically. A crucial tip from the manufacturer: when using a vertical layout, always position the monitor closer to the pole. This helps reduce lever pressure on the base and keeps the whole setup more stable over time. So this is the 3-in-1 microphone boom arm from ULTRARM. So as per the packaging, what it says over here, it has a weight carrying capacity of 2.9 pounds or 1.3 kg per arm. Alright, the assembly of this thing looks pretty straightforward. This thing gets clamped onto your table. Then you got the first arm that just goes in over here. Second arm, which could be, where you can mount your light over here, and your mic over here can go in either one of these depending on how you want to orient it. So this could go in over here on this hole, or it could go in over here. And then you can adjust the tension on these screws to bend things and move them around as you want, right? And last but not least, the third arm, which could hold your camera, can go in over here. And they've got these clips for nice cable management. You can run your cables through these. And that becomes a really nice podcast kind of a setup, and you can configure it however you want. And in this way, once you have a camera set up, you've got your light set up, and if you've got a mic set up, you're ready to start, like your own little podcast station. I hope you enjoyed today's episode where we talked about how to install the ULTRARM heavy-duty monitor arm and the ULTRARM heavy-duty extension arm. Stay tuned for more such episodes, tech reviews on Into Spices Max. If you haven't checked us out on Into Spices, be sure to follow us on Into Spices, where we feature hidden food gems, restaurant vlogs, travel vlogs all around the world. Like, share, and subscribe to both our channels, Into Spices and Into Spices Max. And see you in the next episode, either on Into Spices or Into Spices Max. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, take care.